City of Johannesburg Emergency Management Services will conduct compliance operations today. The multidisciplinary operation will focus on enforcing broader public safety bylaws initiatives, including fire risk reduction and emergency preparedness. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala has more on that story and joins us now live. Nqobile, thank you very much for your time. Can you tell us what's the latest on the ground?
Well, we are expecting, Linda, that what will start right now is that we'll get to the EMS that will be briefed, and you'll see behind me that the chief is currently briefing some of those EMS personnel. But basically what they're going to be doing together with SPCA that is currently on the ground, as you can see them, they are going to be going to businesses, they're going to buildings, and they're going to be looking at whether or not those that are trading are doing things accordingly, especially when it comes to fire and safety preparedness, especially ahead of the New Year's Eve. Chief, I just want to find out, I've seen you already speaking to the people on the ground as to what you are expecting. Can you give us just perhaps pointers on what you're going to be looking at?
Thank you. A very good morning. Basically, what we are doing today is not something new. This is our day-to-day activities in the city of Johannesburg. In that we took advantage of the factories, the companies that are closed in different areas across our city. When it comes to our deployment, we have mobilized such resources from different regions and we brought them into the inner city as our focus area for now, because we understand that most of the areas in other regions, they are closed. You should have noted that within the city of Johannesburg, we have got outreach programs or a unit that deals with education and awareness to our communities. In this case, today we are focusing on the fireworks, animals that are being slaughtered unlawfully so within our city. We have invited our stakeholders, our South African Police Explosive Unit, our Johannesburg Metro Police, ourselves as Public Safety Emergency Management Services. We have joined by the national and also the provincial SPCA that are based in the Sandton area to look at such activities. For example, your animals, your chickens that are in the in the basement, because even now we will be going into a particular outlet where such activities are taking place.
Perhaps, Acting Chief, if you can give us an idea, why is this important in this time of the year?
You should have noted that previous years, by the 31st, there is this thing of a celebration. We're not against a celebration. All we are saying is people should celebrate responsibly. As and when they indulge, they need to indulge responsibly. The outlets that are not compliant with our bylaws, we are definitely going to close them down. One way or the other, we are doing this for the safety of our residents in the city of Johannesburg and those that are visiting our city. We have a bylaw, it must be respected. Nobody is bigger than our city.
You talk about bylaws and fire safety. Can you break it down for us? What is expected in this fire safety and what is expected in the bylaw?
Like I said earlier on, that the colleagues that are here, when it comes to fire safety, they will be dealing with building inspections. We've got building controls. Recently, we've just had other buildings that collapsed in our city, which are not compliant, which we never saw a light of that particular building plan. So that is why we have mobilized ourselves from different departments and entities to deal with such issues in the city of Johannesburg. And when it comes to our bylaws, I've told you now that we've got your environmental health. Some of the buildings that we have in the city, they are not environmentally healthy for an individual to be found in that particular space. They are not habitable. Hence, we have drawn in such resources to look into such spaces. I gave you an example with the chickens that are in our basements, that cows that are being slaughtered in our city without any permits or permission from the city. And tomorrow, somebody gets injured in that process, they will come back and blame the city to say we are not enforcing the bylaws that are within our space. Hence, we took it upon ourselves to say the resources that are out there in different regions, because factories are now closed, the work of our colleagues out in the regions is slower. Then we took them outside, we took them from different regions into the inner city with an intention to strengthen our day-to-day operations that are taking place in our city.